Disclaimer. Nothing that you're about to see in the following video has been directly copied from one of JRCUBER's video, but some parts do mimic his personality and are related to his video style. This video is for satire purposes only and should be taken as a joke. This is just for fun, so please understand that. Your discretion is advised. Thank you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's JRCUBER, and today we're going to see how good we can make a Rubik's Brand 3x3. It's a Rubik's Brand cube.
It's not the best.
The question here is, can it serve as a segue for beginners who have a crappy Rubik's Brand cube and so they need a better cube, but they don't want to spend money on one because they don't know if they'll continue cubing? Well, let's find out. I usually tell beginners to just spend a few extra bucks and get a Yulong, but this cube just might have a purpose. Everybody has a random Rubik's Brand 3x3 just lying around, so why not put it to better use? And by no means am I telling you to go buy a Rubik's Brand 3x3 for 13 bucks, which is 5 bucks more than a Yulong, which is 100 times better, and do what I'm about to do. This is focused more for beginners who just happen to have a Rubik's Brand 3x3 lying around and they have nothing better to use. And before we continue, I just want to show you guys that this is actually a Rubik's Brand cube. Like, you can see that, if you can see that, like barely. So it is a Rubik's Brand cube. So going back to the cube feels much nicer than it did, but it does have a lot of catching. But that wouldn't matter much because a beginner wouldn't be going too fast. It does have a silky and buttery feel to it, which I do like. It's very blocky and its feel is best described by a Yulong. It's very loud and crunchy, and stability is, well, okay. But it's a big improvement over normal Rubik's Brand cube. Corner cutting is not the best, as you would expect. Its maximum 1 cube key forward and reverse is not even that. It's barely anything. It's like 1/8 of the cube.
The biggest issue I've had with this cube has got to be the locking. There are just so many lockups. I probably have a lockup every 4 moves. Also, there's a lot of popping. Since the Rubik's Brand cube doesn't have a popping mechanism, it pops very frequently. And a corner twisting is nothing to brag about either, since it corner twists pretty often. Even though there are so many issues with this cube, I don't think it'll affect a beginner much, and plus, it'll have a much faster cube, which I think they'll prefer even with these drawbacks.
Let's take a look at the interior pieces. Let's take a look at an edge piece right now. They're hard to get, okay. So I centered all of these parts right here, all 4, and this part, and this part. I set them so that there's less space between this and this, so that there's more room for this to move. And then on the edge piece, on the corner piece, I send this part, and this part, and then these 3 parts. So there's more room again. So that's what I did with the corners and edges. That's how they finally look. All I did to improve it significantly was Florian modded. Badly. Sorry about that. I also probably made the holes way too big, as you can see. Thus leading to an uncountable number of corner twists. And then I just lubed it with some Vaseline. The reason I lubed it with Vaseline is because beginners don't have real lube, such as Maru or Lubable, but everyone has Vaseline just lying around. Then I stickered it because old stickers were about 15 years old and burnt. Very good. Finally, I just broke it in, and it's not bad, but it is a bit sluggish because of the Vaseline. Nevertheless, Felix would probably get sub 10 with this cube, and so it's probably great for beginners who just started and don't know if they'll continue.
Overall, I think this cube isn't bad, but if you think you're going to continue cubing, then it is probably the best if you spend just a few bucks and buy a cheap cube. With the number of cheap cubes there are these days, such as the Guanlong, money shouldn't be a problem, because cubes such as the Guanlong only cost $4. For just 4 bucks, you get so much more than this cube. Nevertheless, if you don't want to spend money and have a Rubik's cube just lying around, then this is a great option. It isn't too fast or too slow. It's just a perfect cube for times of 30 plus. Also, you can improve the cube so much. I don't recommend this for anyone faster than 30 seconds, but if any of y'all want to try out, then go right ahead. It's not that hard. As a cube for beginners, it's great, but if you already have a better cube, then there's no reason to try this.
Personally, I'll be sticking to my Along V2. Surprise, surprise.
Not a revolutionary cube, but it does serve its purpose. Also, if you're already happy with your cube you currently have, then there's no reason to try this. Tell me in the comments if any of y'all are gonna try this. But before I end this video, I just want to say, the reason that there has been no cubed videos for the past 2 months is because you guys keep asking the same questions, such as show your face, which I can't do. Also, I had a lot of schoolwork, so I didn't have time to make a cube video. Sorry about that, guys. But that's all I have to say for this video, so don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
But all joking aside, JRCUBER, I love your videos. They're very entertaining. Thanks for making them. Please continue. Thank you, man.